They do. Okay. All right, I got it. Peter, happy birthday! And Lisa and Errol, hello. Mom is here. Hello. Welcome. Managed to go live on time, which means some disaster will befall us, but we are listening to the music of Ninth Wave this evening. Let me go over to the YouTubes and see what's going on. Paul's just gonna dance and hold up our little surfboard thingy.
It's actually a boogie board, but it'll get you over the surf no matter what.
Whatever. Woohoo! All right, hold on. Hold on. I'm almost there.
It always takes more on YouTube.
I want to go-go dance.
You can go dance. A little tight
One
back
person's
here,
here watching on YouTube. Thank you, whoever you are.
Jump on top of the barn, go. And boom, boom, boom.
Hi, Tom and John and Les and Patrick. Hi. Bill. Hello. Luann. Hi. Thank you for joining us this evening. So we are listening to the surf stylings of one of our favorite bands, Ninth Wave.
Woohoo! Yeah.
And they are based in Connecticut.
Yes. So they're part of that scene.
So we have a number of drinks. I know I'm ready.
Well, I'm ready for
Hello,
one.
John. Yes, it is Ninth Wave playing. And Ron, hello.
You got it. In fact, Tom, I can clue you into this because you're very hip. This is Ninth Wave live at, what's that? Ohana, at the Lake 2010. 10 years ago. This is the infamous balcony concert, which happened to get caught because
Bernie.
Don Gray is the maniac with the 2-track. There we go.
It sounds really good for being a live recording.
Well, he has a really great microphone. He just tacked that onto the balcony and went, and then before you knew it, somebody was ordering like 20 pizzas. I believe that was Kashasa Dave. So there we go.
I've been known to go-go dance with Ninth Wave, and I'm kind of
go-go dancing
room for it back here. Bodily injury will occur.
Get on top of the bar. Woohoo! Yeah, then it'll be more bodily injury.
Yeah, mine.
Don't do that.
But anyway, how is everyone?
Yeah, we're good.
Let us know.
Got a pretty beautiful day here.
Jen,
It was rainy, it's a little sweaty, but we're doing fine.
Yeah.
Doing fine.
Yeah, listening to some Ninth Wave.
Yep.
Can't complain.
Got some surf-inspired cocktails. Got some things to try. We've never tried. New product. Hello. I like it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I gotta wait for it.
Yeah.
Hopefully Amy will show up because we have some
things.
Some things.
Well, taking our time at all.
But Paula, hello. So I'm going to start with a Ninth Wave inspired cocktail that I am creating as we speak. Oh, you know what? You can turn off the captions if you want.
Oh,
Go
to
the gear on the page and hit off if you don't want to see them. I hit off, but they'll still play for you, so I don't know.
It's like I just want to start, spewing some beatnik poetry and see what happens with the closed captions.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Look anywhere, a dead hand. I woke up with dark information from the dead. Comes up with that.
Hi, Laura. Oh, thank you. I got a compliment on my dress at Michael's today. I actually went into a store that wasn't
Not a supermarket.
An essential store.
Essential.
For the first time since early March.
Yeah.
I went into Michael's craft store, which is now open, and you can go in. And one of Michael's liked my dress, so I appreciated that. Hello, Greg. So, I have a drink for Ninth Wave, and I'm going to make it in our Ninth Wave mug.
Hello.
Because I'm a geek like that.
Well,
Okay.
I reminded you that we had these, and you're like, we have to use them.
I know,
yes.
because I pulled out my Surfer Girl mug.
Of course. Yeah, we got space. All right, this is actually getting a little warm.
Put it down.
So I'm going to put it down. That's what I'm going to do. But I've displayed the boogie board sufficiently.
Hey, Lush Gardens. Okay,
Awesome.
You know what?
Lush Gardens, I bet, is pretty lush right now. And I mean like greenery. There's also the booze thing, but
You know what? I'm not going to use this.
Yeah, I'm going to use that.
I am going to use my Yes, Cats Like Us is opening
13th, I think the email said.
Saturday. Yeah.
It says they'll have distancing and signs set up inside the store. You go in and shop. I don't know. Is it appointment only, or can you?
It is by appointment, I think.
Okay, so that's like, I don't want to mislead anybody, but you can always just go to catslikeus.com and get the straight dope. Hey, I don't run the store. I just support the store greatly. So I hear they got some pretty cool ties. Anyway.
I know. We'll let them announce that.
Yes, absolutely.
But anyway,
So,
Ninth Wave mug, if you have it.
Mm-hmm. If you don't, ask Mike and Sandy. Maybe they got some spares. That was a pretty limited edition.
So, can you write this down?
I certainly could.
I am going to call this one Point Judith, which is one of their songs, and also a point in Rhode Island.
Yes, and this is literally a point. It's off the south shore there, and it's out there in the surf. It's apparently the best surf on the East Coast. Well, some think so. Something is Rockaway Beach. Hey.
Oh, I know. I want to go. I want to visit again.
Oh,
I love
would be
cats
there
like
in a
us.
second.
Okay, so for Point Judith,
I was talking about Point Judith, but I would definitely.
I am going to start with 1.5 ounces of New England rum. I'm using Privateer. But, Ninth Wave. Oh, and did you guys know? I didn't know this until I went to Ninth Wave's website. Amy, I'm so glad you're here because we have
Guess what, folks?
We have some Gansett to try.
Oh, yes. Oh, do we? Yeah, we might have taken your advice.
Yes. So, I went to the Ninth Wave site, and June is International Surf Music Month.
So hello.
So it's Pride Month.
It's Pride
and
Month.
It's International Surf Music
Month.
Month.
Around here somewhere, and we have.
Oh, I put it right back there.
Oh, excellent. Yes, bingo, and we have.
Paul got a pride flag.
And I happen to have a surfboard right here. So, but definitely.
So.
Show your going.
Yes. Okay, let's get out some. Okay, well, I started with 1.5 ounces of New England rum,
Right.
And then I'm going to add. You know what? This is really New York. But Fred sent us this lovely maple syrup, and I have the card here so I can tell you where to get it. Skinner's Sugar Bush from Wine and Skill, New York. And let's put up the link. Do you mind?
I don't mind at all. Sure.
Thank you, Fred. Whenever you see this, this is delicious. I had it on pancakes the other day. So let's put up the link.
I got 3 questions I'm wrangling. I'll give you the link in just a moment, folks. Because we have a question here from John.
Rhode Island, yes.
What's special about New England rum compared to other rums? Probably the style was what they used to call Medford rum.
Kitsch-en goes to Pride, yes. Oh my God, I love that.
Seriously.
That's a great name. You know what? We're going to do that for a drink tonight.
How much of that maple syrup?
Kitsch-en goes to Pride. 1/2 ounce of maple syrup. I'm going to do Kitsch-en goes to Pride. That makes me so happy. We have not been to Privateer, Paula. I would love to.
Definitely check it out. Now, Medford rum, I don't know that I've ever heard a really great discussion of the style outside of a little heavy and aged. So I think if it's been kicking around the barrel for a while and you get this sort of like an amber thing with some nice notes, that sounds like a good New England rum. I think that was a general speaking idea, but anybody here who's a rum aficionado may be able to chime in about the style.
So that was 1/2 ounce fresh lime juice.
Okay,
so far we have 1.5 ounces of New England rum. Hi, Marky.
Hey, Mark.
1/2 ounce of pure maple syrup. I used the, did you put, yes. Skinner's Sugar Bush.
We'll put that right in here.
And then 1/2 ounce of fresh lime juice. This is dripping all over me. I skewered it with some mussels because, Rhode Island.
And they're a little oily, yes.
They're a little oily, so I need the wipes if you have.
You know something?
You should not bring.
I forgot. The one thing I forgot to bring over.
But I'm not done.
So there we go. And I'm also going to drop this onto here. Oh wait, where's our actual? Wait, where is it?
Say something. You had it before.
I do.
Here.
I'm not there yet.
Go the other.
I had it before.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. Say something.
Let me see if anybody's here up on
3
the
people
YouTubes.
on YouTube.
But if you're here, say something. We're going to talk to you about where that maple syrup comes from, Skinner Sugar Bush. I'm going to drag
thank you
this
to Fred
right
who sent us
here.
that, so.
And bang, so that's easy to go. Let's get some to
Andy, hello. Oh, we love DJ Tiki Knot. He played in our crawl room a couple of times, actually, at Ohana. But I'm not done with this. I'm just waiting for him to come back with the cleaner because now I'm all oily from these mussels, which are probably dripping down into the drink, which is okay because it's a New England drink.
New England drink. You should have a shot of oil.
Should have a little seafood in it.
You should always have a little seafood smokiness and some olive oil.
Thank you. All right. Good.
There you go.
Spray myself. All right. That's better.
Much better.
So, we got the Narragansett summer pack today. with the Dell's flavors. So
you're gonna try something.
Yeah, you want to get out that mango?
The mango
That's
is
the one
coming
we've
your
never
way.
had before.
So on Amy's recommendation, we sought this out. The mango is new to us. We tried the watermelon and of course the lemonade shandy, which is the Dell's lemonade shandy. Classic in most cases.
Okay, we'll see. Oh, Ron's at work. Okay. Wow.
There we go.
Okay.
Mango passion fruit. I want to try this straight up. But
Yep,
I'm definitely
we're
going to try
going
it inside this drink.
Sucking down Charlie Chan's solution. Okay.
By the way,
Okoli Malona.
you can tell that I'm dressed for the surf because I got the pinstripes. You know, Mr. Peppermint Man,
Beach Boys.
aka Beach Boys, aka everything. Are you ready? You can tell I'm the Beach Boys. Which Beach Boy am I?
I don't know. Goofy, dopey.
Yeah, all of them.
All right. So this is the
Sleepy? Yeah, definitely sleepy.
Narragansett Shandy.
The mango.
The mango.
Mango what shandy? Oh, mango orange?
Mango
passion.
Mango passion.
Mango passion shandy.
All right,
We're going to try
let's
this
try
straight up. What do we
Hi,
got?
hi, Don and Joanne.
Okay, the nose on this is great. Just give that a sniff.
It smells
Wow,
really
they get that passion right there. That's really good. That's really good. It's not, you think it's going to be way sweet because the aroma is very strong, but it is very balanced. It's like it's a really nice lager
good. So
shandy.
you've
Wow.
got Michael Evan, Al Jardine.
John gets it.
All right.
There
Pass
we go.
it over. All right. So I'm
After
going
about
to
1964 or so, Michael's
fill-
always wearing hats.
I'm going to fill with the mango. Am I writing that down?
Am I that old?
Thank you. And then I'm going to get a straw. Yeah, Amy, no. No is right. All right. Okay. And then let's give it a try. This is Point Judith.
Gotta have another taste there just to make sure. I'm trying to say
I
hello,
enjoy the Point Judith.
Kenneth.
Kenneth, hi. Oh, Bill says,
Oh wow, I'm gonna end the evening with that.
you know, we had Dennis Wilson's boat dock next to us one time too. I remember that
Yeah.
because I didn't know who he was, and everyone was like, "You know whose boat that is?" And I'm like,
Dennis
"No."
Wilson, yeah. Yeah, it's one of those ironies. I don't know if it's irony or just one of those damned things that Dennis Wilson, the only Beach Boy who at the time actually surfed and was an accomplished swimmer and all that, drowned. It was like just one of those misadventures. It's a damn thing. Very talented guy, a little troubled. Well, they all were, But they did manage to overcome that and come up with some fantastic music. And there we go.
Was Carl troubled?
Yeah.
Well.
That whole family. You just read about the father. It's,
Well, I know
it's like the
about
council
Brian,
story. The father was
Oh,
a
God.
jerk.
Yeah.
And, he beat him and all this kind of crap. But
Hi,
they all
Pat.
had trouble with that.
Yeah, yeah.
But Dennis
Yep.
was the brother who was just like, screw you, man. So he probably had the most trouble with Dad. Anyway.
I ate my garnish.
Hey, my garnish. It's okay. It was there for you to eat. If you let it hang around forever, it just ends up turning into icky.
All right, so do the mussels if you want.
If you happen to
That
have
was a
some,
little oily, but
happen to have some medium-sized quahogs, you want to shuck one and like put a raw one up there, or just maybe float on the side.
the drink is
That'll
really
be
good.
entirely appropriate, I think. Point Judith, I call it yum. I think
It is
if
good.
you were to serve that at Patty's Beach Bar,
Take that again.
you would sell out.
Is Patty's open?
I don't know. Have to find out.
Greg's in Rhode Island. Do you know, is Patty's open?
Yeah. What do you know? What do you know, Joe?
All right. That was messy, but
I pronounce
worth
that
it.
still good.
It was messy, but worth it.
But
So that was
definitely.
Point Judith. That was 1.5 ounces of New England rum, 1/2 ounce of pure maple syrup. We used Skinner's Sugar Bush from Wine and Skill,
One it's go.
New York. Sent to us by Fred, which we really appreciate. And it's delicious, and we dropped the link, but Greg's not sure. Okay.
Okay.
We should drop the link again.
Sure.
But
If you just hit
you got it?
ping.
Oh, okay.
Push.
All right.
We have Laura again.
Hello, and hi, Dina.
Hello, hello.
So,
So yeah, that's where the maple syrup comes from. It's very good, nicely done. If you can't get your hands on that, get yourself some really good 100% maple from wherever you can. If you are elsewhere in New England, like Vermont, Massachusetts, where you might actually have maple trees and etc.
I'm not sure you can buy maple syrup in Vermont.
Why not?
I'm kidding.
Ah,
It's everywhere.
You got me.
It's everywhere.
It's unescapable. Upstate New York, same deal. If you want to get into Quebec, yeah, it's going to be impossible not to find it there. Yeah.
Yeah. So this was a half ounce of New England rum. I used Privateer. Half ounce of maple syrup. Half ounce fresh lime juice, and fill with your Narragansett
Mango passion
fruit shandy.
Woo! Excellent.
A Rhode Island beer.
Yes.
So that was the Point Judith.
Yes, it was.
I'm a fan.
The beer back in the day, and if you were surfing Point Judith in the '60s, and you decided to repair to the beach after a heavy bout of tubular action, you probably had a cooler. Looks an awful lot like the cooler we have out there.
The old man beer cooler.
Nice vintage sort of a cooler. That it was probably full of Narragansett, and you cracked a cold one and said, "Oh yeah."
Yep.
But definitely.
So yeah, okay. So this was good.
Yeah, it is good.
We bought today. Oh, hi Jeff.
Hello.
Oh. It is.
It is actually grade A amber color. It's not super light, so it's probably sort of a medium grade. It's not a heavy thing. Nice flavor.
Maybe Fred will tune in and let us know.
That would be great. Real local maple syrup. Oh yeah, I was about to say.
Oh yeah, that's like Vermont. It's like Vermont.
Just like Vermont. And if you're coming to us from north of the border, I think it will be impossible to escape the maple. So.
Oh yeah. I can't believe I got it. He usually gets me.
Oh yeah.
That was kind of funny.
Yeah, I was distracted.
Oh, you're Sunday. I love that. So, hi Pete.
Oh yeah.
And Philip, hello.
Hey Phil.
Reminds me, next week is International Sushi Day.
I think we're going to have.
What we'll be doing live next week.
We're going to have an interesting presentation, and that will be partly thanks to Phil.
Courtesy of
sent us
Philip
a nice
and Sapporo.
care package with some Sapporo materials.
I'm excited about that.
Will be happening. You want to see some sushi and some Sapporo? Oh yeah.
Yep.
Might even be sake.
And some
Sushi,
cocktails.
sake, Sapporo.
Exactly.
Oh, and some booze. So there we go.
So this was the Point Judith. We bought something so strange at the store today. We'll have to pull it out. I'm not quite ready for it yet, but you might be. We could open it and try it.
I'm going to make a drink, and then we're going to open and try it.
Okay.
That sounds fair to me.
We found a very weird product.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Amy's got all these ingredients.
Very interesting. Oh yeah, yeah. Please give it a try. It's always. This is not the first time I've heard that on the show. I have all that. I tried it. I liked it. Well, we're prototyping it, so in case something really weird goes in, and if it's foul, we'll tell you don't do that. That's part of our public service here, and it's not just the celery bitters, which I'd say is pretty specific. They work very well in some things. But
here's for sake.
Oh yeah, please. There are other things that we try where we say, no, that doesn't really work. Drain cleaner. And then you swap something out, bang, there you go. And we are still listening. This is Ninth Wave Night. You're still listening to Ninth Wave. It is still coming to you live from Ohana the Lake 2010. This is the infamous balcony concert. Spontaneously started playing at about 1 in the morning. It was a great show. I was awake. I don't know why. I don't know how.
I was there.
Believe it or not. Yeah.
I was there.
You were there. It's true. You were. So we're going to...
See you later, Tom.
Okay, see ya.
So what are you making? Let me write this down.
Actually, it's written down. If you would narrate to me, this is the beach bum I found, and I thought, well, that's kind of perfect.
I'm going to need my glasses if you want me to read this. In the hat box.
Let's get it going in the old hat box.
Okay.
Hat racks.
The beach comber. Here we go. All right. Tell me when you're ready.
Sound effects. All right, so first ingredient, I'm going to build this. You can really build this in glass. I don't know why they have you shake it, but I'm going to follow instructions, folks. So this is, I think, an ounce of
1.5 ounces light rum.
1.5? Really? Beach bum. I'm sorry.
Oh, the beach bum. You said beach comber.
Okay.
1 ounce light rum.
1 ounce of light rum.
Let's get on the same page.
Where is the pony in the shower?
Oh, I used it. Here it is.
Where'd you put it? Ah, there we go.
Okay.
Perfect. Need to do this.
1 ounce light rum, 1 ounce dark rum. I can't see anything with these on unless I'm reading. So
For light rum, the only light rum we have
Hi,
right
Sean.
now, because we ran out of the big bottle, is,
hi, Bruce.
there we go, is Thrashers. Just saw an article that Thrashers, like a lot of small brew pubs, distillery
Distilleries.
pubs, so what am I saying? They distill, they don't brew. Is essentially potentially endangered, but because that's part of Tiki TNT. But what an awesome place! I wish them all the luck. We shot an episode there. If they open up in any capacity within the next 6 months, and you are either near DC or decide to take a trip,
It's worth a trip. It's
please
worth a
hit
side
Tiki
trip.
TNT and give them a little love.
It's worth a side
You
trip.
would just be amazed. It's a really cool location, and the rum is excellent. And this is an extremely unique light rum. So I
The
thought,
Velveteen Lounge Librarian. Yeah.
Bingo.
So anyway.
So ounce of light.
That was very Glendora-esque.
That was very. Yeah, this stuff actually.
Yeah, 1 ounce of light rum, 1 ounce dark rum.
Distinct molasses note to this, but a lot of herbal notes. Everything that they grow on the roof, they throw in the gin
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to grab the dark rum is Karuba because we restocked recently.
Did you bring everything over for this?
I believe I have it.
Did you bring over pineapple juice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's an ounce of pineapple.
Yes.
Okay. So ounce of light, ounce of dark.
Half ounce apricot brandy.
Happen to have that right here. Oh, what do you know? At my fingertips, getting low too.
We have actual apricot. No, we have peach brandy.
Peach
Sorry.
brandy, yeah. This is a higher marker apricot. There are others out there that are more of an eau
Well,
de
that
vie.
is a brandy.
This is brandy. Yeah. This is like a sweetened brandy product. There are others out there that are more of an eau de vie. That's it's a drier product.
1 ounce
Should work.
pineapple juice. Hi, John. 1
I
ounce
have
pineapple
an ounce
juice.
of pineapple juice here in the form of a pineapple cube. If you happen to
Yes.
have, there we go.
I had a bunch of pineapple juice, and I knew we would never use it before it went off, so I froze it.
Here's the thing,
In cubes.
basically, generally speaking, these guys are great. Absolutely great. 6 ounces. You're going to use this up in a few days if you make a few tropicals. Not going to go bad on you. If you crack the can and you have any left over, decant it in the fridge, otherwise it tastes like the can. Don't do that. But if you bought the big can on a great sale and you're like, if I crack it open, it's all going to go bad, blah, blah, blah.
It
Put
freezes.
it in an ice cube tray. Every one of those cubes is pretty much a perfect ounce. There you go. Big tip of the day. So I've got the pineapple, and what else do I need to toss in?
Let's see. 3/4 of an ounce lime juice
Okay, we can do that.
and a half ounce horchata.
Okay, got that too. Pour on that lime because there's a lot of sweet stuff in there.
Yeah,
I might still.
half ounce horchata. I might use even more lime juice if I were you.
Yeah, I might. I'm going to taste this first, and I'm going to go buy the formula and then go for that. Half ounce of the orgeat.
Oh, Lisa, yeah, the small Cokes. Because we used to buy the big cans of the pineapple juice because we're like, oh, it's cheaper, and then never used it all. So I love these little cans.
Coca-Cola. Remind me of
Hello,
that
John.
in just a minute, and I've got another hot tip for you. Now, where in the
Yeah, that is
world
very
did this
smart.
spray get? Here we go. Yeah.
Okay. I know, messy back here.
Well, actually, I'm picking up all of these liquor bottles, and they're all sticky. And I tell you, like a lot of houses around here, we get little critters coming in. The ants are swarming, so I think I'd better clean up all these bottles.
You know, I hate ants.
I
But
don't have much time for them myself.
even if it's ants, that's better than mice.
Yeah,
Just saying.
give them the choice.
Given the choice, I'll take
Given
ants
the choice.
over mice.
If that's my choice, and if it is my choice, why is that my choice? Jeez, I don't want either.
No.
I have no patience whatsoever for stink bugs. They can all die.
Oh, no.
Sorry, Charlie. Not gonna happen.
He will catch hornets, bees, whatever, and like take them outside. He'll like escort them outside because he doesn't want to kill them. He
There-
sees a stink bug, whack! That's the end of that.
Hornets, honeybees fertilize flowers. Hornets eat pests, beneficial insects. Not inside the house. They gotta
Ants,
go.
nothing but
Stink
ants.
bugs do nothing but suck your plants, and nothing eats them. So I'm like, that's it. Whack. Bye.
Nope.
Sorry. Take with ice. Take with ice. To the rhythm of ninth wave.
They stay for a while.
They played a really solid hour or so, maybe 45 minutes on that balcony.
Errol says the ants have to make a living too. We're outside It's all good.
Oh, outside, they're
all
fine.
good outside.
Outside, they till the soil and all.
Andrew, hello.
They're great.
Yeah, outside they can stay. In fact, Paul was looking the other day. He's like, I think the ants are nesting under that paving stone. It's like, okay.
Fine by me.
You know, any other year we never would have noticed that, but we're spending a lot of time on our patio this year because we are.
Yes,
So
we are. Could you pass me a straw, please?
yes,
No, but I did.
I know.
All right, now she can a swizzle too, but for right now, I'm going to give this a whirl. And
You can
survey
use a
says
surfboard. It'll sink, but we haven't had surfboard.
I'm going to make some shorter drinks and use a surfboard.
All right.
I'm going to try and see what you think in terms of balance.
Yeah, Amy, the small cans are everything, right?
Oh, flat tonic water. Yeah, it's kind of terrible.
Oh, Peter says essential oils can get rid of ants. Okay. I've been using borax.
Liquid ant bait. Yeah, she makes up the solution herself. They die pretty horribly, I got to tell you.
Oh,
Inside,
Pat has one too. Terry liquid ant baits. Yeah, I've just been taking. I found this folk remedy online. You soak cotton balls in a solution of borax, sugar, and water, and then you leave them out.
The ants get
And it's
attracted.
not dangerous to people, but the ants. You can't do it with pets though. If you have pets, you can't.
No,
but,
'cause the pets
but
will
if you don't have
suck on
pets,
It's not.
problem solved.
There's no toxic fumes. You don't want to suck on the ball yourself because it's borax. That's not so great. But the ants are attracted to the sugar. They eat the borax and they die. Inside the house, out of here. Oh, turn it up. I'll give that a whirl.
Tonic syrup and a vintage soda siphon. I love it. We used to have a vintage soda siphon, which we killed.
We didn't kill it.
Yay! Is that the end of that? Do we need to put on
Oh no,
a
we've
CD?
still got another album to go after this. We have
No, I know we have another album, but I mean, well, we have 3 more albums. I just thought maybe the live portion was over.
I'll let it rip. Why not?
All right.
It's my favorite
But
march
it'll
we just heard.
It'll keep playing.
Huh?
What I'm asking is, will it keep playing Ninth Wave?
Yeah, it's going to keep playing through the
Okay. All right, we're on the same page. So he is drinking the Beach Bum. I am drinking Point Judith. Oh, Amy has an ant problem too. The exterminator came today. Okay. Our house is from 1938. Do you hear all the screaming? That's for Ninth Wave. Yeah, I don't know. It's an old house. I don't know what to say. I think we got rid of the mice. That's really key.
So how do you like the beach bomb?
I gotta try it again.
Let's try it again. I'm gonna try yours again, just to make sure I still like it.
It's really good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I could begin
There's
and end
something
the
very
with that.
funky about that, which I think is the just the dark rum.
I think it's the dark rum and possibly the light rum in this case.
Yeah, I like
light
it.
rum would not ordinarily add a lot of flavor,
It's
but
really
this one
good.
does. So,
It's really good. Okay.
so boil. Hello,
All right.
YouTubes. So here's the hot tip for those of you who drink Coca-Cola, as they say in certain places of
He has a hot
the country.
tip for you.
Yep. The small bottles are great. Small cans, the half-sea size are great. Now, if you're like, I just don't want that HFCS, well, you got a couple of choices. One, you could get the Mexican Coke, which is imported in the big, heavy glass bottles, and it usually costs you quite a bit for a 12-ounce bottle.
Well,
Yeah.
quite a bit is relative.
It is relative. Two, I think there is a variety of Coca-Cola that's being made that is some sugar and some aspartame. Now, if you don't want that at all, the big hot tip is around Passover, take a look in the cola section. The 2-liter bottles with the yellow caps.
Well, Bill's got a 1930s house too.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, that'll happen. The yellow caps indicates kosher Coke. During that period, the Jews can't actually have corn products, so there's no kosher. This actually has cane sugar. 2 liters. What do you know? Now you're gonna have 2 liters of it, so you have to make sure that doesn't go flat. But that's your problem. But that's I got this.
Well, if you drink a lot of Coke,
Drink a lot of
it'll
Coke.
be gone in no time. But
That's a good tip there for Jeff, who I believe really doesn't like the HFCS and really seeks out the products that have it. And it's very rare to find just a Coca-Cola bottler that will use the sugar these days. Passover. That's the time.
although there are a lot of oh wait. Oh, Amy says you always get mice. That would be a hard no for me.
Oh. Yeah.
I know, and even in my own house, I'm like, well, we're moving.
We had an issue at one point, and then I figured out the entry point, blocked it up, end of issue.
Yeah, end of issue.
End of issue.
But at that time, I was like, well, I guess we're moving because I can't live here
It's
anymore.
hard stuff. There's always the Borrow a Cat program.
Fred, we've been using the maple syrup.
Hey, check it out. Promoted that a few times.
It's in the first drink of the evening, Point Judith. So
We've been drinking
thank you for
it.
that.
We're pretty damn good. Skitter's Sugar Bush, Wayneskill, New York. Excellent product. So
Yes.
recommended if you are anywhere near or can get. So,
I gotta do a Gidget Goes to Pride drink.
the
But
Beach Party, and as a matter of fact, can that be? Am I completely blocking Beach Party here? I'm going to stand away for a second. Let's see if we can get that. I think we have a back glare on it too.
I don't know.
Hard to say, but somebody did name check that. Let me actually try to get this to be better. There we
You
go.
can always just pull it out. Beach Party's a good one. It's the one that started it all.
One that started all those beach movies. Well, I guess technically Gidget, but Beach Party really initiated like 10 movies in a row from AIP. Definitely.
Hi, Tony. All right, well that's gone.
Well, that was. Wing.
We are enjoying it, Fred. Yes,
Oh yeah.
So thank you
It's
again.
really good product. I think I've had it on pancakes already. Definitely recommended, and works really great in cocktails. There are a couple of Church cocktails out there, some classics that use maple syrup. Good idea.
All right, I can't find it now. But Patrick gave us a great idea for a drink, so I'm going to make that. But I feel like we need to try the.
We need to try a unique product. Here. Elevator going down.
Oh, yeah, I know, Amy. If there's construction. They wanted to do a whole bunch of, they wanted to do like a big warehouse around here and stuff, and everyone in town came out for the city council meeting. We're like, no, we'll have rats. And so
what we discovered today at our local beer store, which has a
Beer King.
ton of stuff. The King of Beers has some fantastic stuff. Peter does.
That's
King of
right,
Beers.
Pat. I need a refill.
Oh yeah, seriously, it was. We found some in the cider section. This is dry fine cider made by Kings Highway. Now, is Kings Highway in Kings? Let's see here. Where do they come
I
from?
bet it's not.
This is Brooklyn
I
Fermentary.
bet it's in Brooklyn.
Millerton, New York.
Oh.
Okay.
What's
And it is
that?
a cocktail-inspired cider. Hudson Valley apples fermented with gin, botanicals, cherries, pineapple, and lime. And this is the Singapore Sling cider.
Cider.
Really? Okay.
Hi, Julie.
Would you like to crack that one?
Yeah, this
Check
seemed
that
really
one.
odd to me,
Yeah.
but I was all about trying it. They also had one that was Manhattan inspired, so they seem to have ciders that are inspired by cocktails. It was kind of expensive, so we only bought the Singapore Sling, but sometime we'll have to buy the Manhattan as well. All
Next
right,
page.
I need a glass.
What style of glass would you like?
Oh, just something to put for tasting.
Tasting glasses. Okay.
Those
Perhaps
will
a
do perfectly.
A couple
All right.
alien heads.
I don't want to overflow. Oh, I like the color. It's kind of pink.
Color's really nice. It is pretty sling-esque in color.
It's kind of pink. Yeah, it kind of looks like a Singapore Sling. Hello, Janice and Kristen and Mark. All right.
Hey, Mark.
Sling.
Hey, speaking of the clams, awesome. Hello.
Oh, that's really good.
It's
Oh, I love this.
It's not like a sling, but it's reminiscent of a sling. It is a cider.
No, it's really good.
Very reminiscent of a sling, I tell you. I'm going to throw a cube in there because we didn't quite get as cold as I'd like.
You put it in
but
the freezer.
I think
So this is. I was going to
sorry.
show it.
Sorry.
Kings
Take it away.
Highway. Kings Highway cider, and it's Singapore Sling flavor. They also had one that was Manhattan. They might have others, but our store had those too.
There was another one from them,
But it wasn't a cocktail one.
Wasn't a cocktail. No. So
But yeah,
So who knows? Maybe there's
Hugo,
experimenting with these.
hello.
These were a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
it was really good.
Cocktail mix in a can. You know, it's and the actual proof on this. Let's see what they say on this. 6.9%. That's slightly high for a cider,
Slightly
but
strong.
it's nothing crazy. You know,
Yeah.
it's not 80 proof or anything. It's not a Singapore Sling itself. It's reminiscent.
Want to just stick it in the freezer, maybe?
Put room in there, sure. I don't want to forget
Because
it.
we'll drink it.
Yeah, we'll drink it.
Normally, I wouldn't freeze my cider, but we'll drink it.
It'll get it cold quickly.
Hi, Johnny.
And we'll get to that before long. So, hello.
So, Gidget Goes to Pride.
What could possibly be in that?
I'm thinking.
Oh,
Sandra!
Yeah, seriously. I say yes to ants outside. They till the soil. They're great. They go through your compost and break it down, and then at the end of the season, you turn it over, and it's like, hey, got some great muck. I put it in the pots. The plants go wild. The plants in the greenhouse right now are going wild. You should see the mint. And boy, do you need a lot of mint. Because all the mint in the yard got that like black rot stuff. We had to pull it all out.
But apparently, if you pull out the first round with the black rot, the second round doesn't have it.
So it should be fun. Because I was.
But that's okay because we have lots of mint in the greenhouse. So.
I mean, I was doing Mai Tais like at the first sign of the first glimmer of mint, maybe in the end of February. We had a couple of temperate days, and I was like, aha, mint.
Hugo says we should produce an ice bucket. I love that idea.
That's an excellent idea. Yeah.
The peppers are not in yet, but the plants are coming up. They're growing
huge.
Nicely.
They're getting huge. They like the gunky soil too. We have, we literally have, I think, 6 or 7 cans of peppers coming up right now. There's the
7.
Corno de Toro,
7.
Serrano, Jalapeno. I'm trying to name them all. I got planted some seeds for Jamaican peppers. That is Scotch bonnet, habanero, and we also have the trio of pain, which is the scorpion pepper, the ghost pepper,
and then
there was like the ultimate, the Carolina Reaper. So we literally have those 3 plants coming just because we believe in pain.
Amy, we tried that. We had a while back. We tried the Finnish. What was it? The Finnish long drink.
Oh yes.
We found that at a store. We tried it. It was good.
It's very good.
I recommend it.
It's a really basic cooler. Apparently, it was a big hit in 1952 in Helsinki.
Oh, Lisa, mint can be invasive here too.
Oh, mint is invasive.
We planted it in the ground a long time ago, so our grass is so bad.
Probably 2007, and it really started moving around the house. It's impossible to get rid of.
Our grass is so bad though that we're like, it might take over from the creeping Charlie.
It might.
We don't have nice grass. So,
it might improve the soil. What the hell? I look at people used to tell us things like.
Johnny says use fish emulsion once a week and you'll get huge plants. Could you message me about that, Johnny? Because I would love to know more. Thank you.
I remember at one point we had some fish heads that I put in the compost. They disintegrated and, good stuff.
Well, I know that like a fish bone is supposed to, that's supposed to help. But I'm curious because I know Johnny is an expert at this, so.
Yep. Well, fish bone in general helps you if you want to skank to the beat. Just saying. Speaking of surfy type things. But also, whenever we have lobster, those shells go into the compost. They completely fall apart and just become part of the soil. And we actually bought a bag of some organic compost stuff, and it said like enriched with like lobster and crab shells. I'm like, aha! I knew I was onto something. But it's a good idea.
Oh yeah, we have hot peppers, Peter. Oh, thank you, Johnny. I appreciate it.
Please.
I know you're the one to ask. So.
Yep.
So I was going to say. It was about plants.
I can't tell you. We're growing a bunch of stuff out there. We've got a bunch of peppers. We have tomatoes. We have cucumbers, which are going to be pickle sized. You just planted dill seeds because I couldn't find a dill plant, but I want dill.
Fred says I used to spear fish carving and give them to my buddy for his garden.
Oh, okay.
We're just, I don't know. There's a million ways to do this. So I'm not great at it, but knock on wood, thus far I've managed to keep them alive.
Well, you're being very attentive about water, too much, too little, etc.
And that's the thing about spending all this time at home. The last few days, well, not today, but earlier in the week, I just sat outside. Like, I just needed to not be in the house and not be online. So I just sat outside with my books and read and just sat on the patio.
Took it easy.
And I got burned.
You got a little color there.
I got burned, but I really paid attention to the plants.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's good. When they're right there, you think about it.
Oh my gosh, Janice is overrun with creeping Charlie and Matt. We have some new weed that I don't know what it's called, but it is crazy.
It's all over the place and it gives you hives.
We should post a picture of it because it is insane.
Thank you, Social Club.
Oh, cool Social
Howdy,
Club.
howdy.
Yeah.
Yep. We have them hot peppers in spades, and seriously, they are. I went for the Trio of Pain because we had them at our local garden store, and I thought, oh, what the hell? Grow some Carolina Reaper. And Ghost Pepper, we'll try that out. I doubt they're going to be as hot as, because you need specific conditions to make that happen.
Yeah, have another cocktail in your memory.
They're fiery peppers, you know. We grew habaneros. They're pretty hot.
John lost us on Facebook. I think we're still there.
We are. You're looking at it right now. So
I think we're still there.
Switch to YouTube, John. We're on both. It's good.
Thank you, Pat. We would love to.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
We only started socializing again last Saturday.
We've been taking it.
We haven't seen anyone, so yeah. It's...
Socializing. We can see like 2 people at a time because we have room back there for that. But outside of that, you know.
Yeah.
Distance, whatnot. We went to a drive-in movie. Realized there's a drive-in in town.
Okay, this is so embarrassing.
Yeah.
We lived here for 17 years without realizing our town has a drive-in. And our friends who live like 90 minutes away were like, we're going to the drive-in in your town. Would you like to join us? We're like, there's a drive-in?
It'd be pretty silly if we didn't. So
we did. And it was, and they were in their car and we were in our car, and it was a lot of fun. But we did not know we had a drive-in until last week.
Double bill of Holy Grail, Mighty Python, and Airplane. So it's like,
oh my God, so much fun.
A couple of comedy classics. Hey, Ed's here. Negative Ed.
Hello.
That's actually a positive thing.
Are we still on the patio?
We're still on the patio.
We're playing the balcony performance from Ohana in 2010.
Yes, the infamous, the one that caused like 20 pizzas to show up. I tell you.
You conjured pizzas.
You conjured pizzas. You just thought you were like laying down the bottom end there, but actually pizzas occurred.
I love it. It's making me happy.
Magic.
It's making me think that Ohana is happening.
Yes. Well, you know.
I'll take a little more of that Singapore slang.
I will.
While I figure out what goes into Gidget Goes to Pride.
Pour a little more myself.
Thank you. So this is King's Highway Fine Cider. They have a Singapore sling flavor, which is really good.
Basically,
I highly recommend it if you can get it.
It's not a pre-mixed cocktail as in there's a shot of hooch
No,
in
it's
there.
cider.
It's a cider with flavors that's reminiscent of a sling, and honestly, it's a very good reminiscent of a sling.
Joe's asking what was in the cooler for the drive-in. Paul brought Old Man beers, which we had
Got a couple.
early, and we also had a thermos of coffee because it was a double feature and it went late. So
The second feature started at like
we didn't want to fall asleep.
10:45. Jeez, long thing. You know, it's great. I love the late night movies, but if I
oh my gosh, Lisa, that's great. People donated money to rebuild the drive-in.
Excellent. Oh man, that's all I can say about that is, but for real.
I was really happy to realize we had a drive-in. So the screen we were watching had Monty Python's Holy Grail and Airplane. This screen behind us had Wizard of Oz and Willy Wonka. So like anytime there was a break between the two movies, we would just turn around and watch Willy Wonka and
See what's
Wizard
happening
of Oz.
with those.
Great.
Big color double feature. Pretty fun.
Hi, Kelly.
Yeah, actually, the print of Wonka looked very nice, and Oz looked very nice.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
People are meeting at the Tiki Resort next week, I think.
Yes, as a matter of fact, there's that thing is happening there. So.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so the Admiral Twin was also in the movie The Outsiders. I love it.
Dig it.
So Gidget Goes to Pride.
Well,
This is what I'm thinking we should have gotten. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Boring story.
Okay.
Boring story, but I really want. We're out of blue curacao. There was a point where we had like 5 bottles of blue curacao. We're like, we'll never run out of this, but we eventually ran out.
Well, yeah, we ran out.
And I decided that the next time we bought it, I wanted to buy the good stuff, which you can't buy anywhere near here.
Stuff.
So, hi, Kate. So, yeah.
I could dummy up some glue if you want it. This is not impossible, you know. You want to make it happen?
I kind of do.
All right, so put the whole thing
All
together,
right,
and we'll make the rest of it happen.
So we're going to
back,
do
folks.
fake blue curacao.
Yeah. It'll be real.
We have some wonderful liquor stores near us, and I'm going to call one tomorrow and ask if they can order a really high quality blue curacao, because a couple are made. You just can't get them here. So, so anyway. Oh my gosh! Oh, thank you, Lee. Oh, Paula. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. I get people tell you like, I'm watching you on an 80-inch screen. I'm like, oh no. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so get your Ghost of Pride. Oh, I know. Patrick, are you still here? You know what? Even if you're not, Patrick's a patron, so he'll get these recipes tomorrow. I'm thinking of the blue curacao. Thank you. Mm-hmm. And
you can eat. Did you bring the clone? Yes. Excellent.
And some coconut rum.
Cruising coconut. Okay. Now you can start writing.
And
Kitsch goes to hell. Kitsch goes to pride.
Kitsch goes to hell. We made a Veruca Salt mocktail.
Yep.
A cocktail's a good idea too.
Not a bad idea at all. If you were living with that kid, you'd want the cocktail. Don't care.
I want it now.
I want it now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, and I have a Surfer Girl mug for Kitsch Goes to Pride.
Bang! There you go.
It was meant to be.
And,
Okay.
and where did that mug come from?
Kowloon.
Kowloon, Route 1 Saugus. Yeah, baby.
This is, I believe, a vintage Kowloon mug.
Yeah.
But
They haven't sold this one in years, so don't look for that if you go to Kowloon. Although they have all sorts of other cool mugs there that you can purchase.
All right, well, you got to do a Veruca Salt cocktail because
Okay.
it's being demanded.
Yeah, but what does afternoon nightlife?
It inspired it.
Okay.
All right.
We'll talk about drive-ins.
All right.
Oh yeah, by the way, happy birthday,
Super.
Peter.
Yes,
Yep.
yes. Happy birthday again, Peter. Okay. If we weren't social distancing, I would make you a cocktail. We should just make one for. We should do a Veruca Salt cocktail for you.
I tell you, we are social distancing. I could make it, leave it on the stoop, and just tell you, come on by
Yeah,
right
you
now.
can just come by.
Well,
Hopefully, you'll get it before the ants.
Just let you know when. Yeah. We just
Hi, Brent.
let me know when you're going to be around, and we'll go from there.
Yeah. Hopefully, you'll get it before the ants.
This is a built-in mug.
This is yes. Kitsch Goes to Pride. Preferably a Surfer Girl mug because
Because I don't think that's the only
because
Surfer Girl
Kitsch.
mug out there, but it's a good one. It's a
You know
fun one.
what? You know what? This doesn't need to be blue because you're not going to see it.
But
You want it to be blue, don't you?
you want it to be blue.
Well, I was thinking I might use some dark rum, which would completely kill the blue.
Oh, well, you can use a lighter rum.
Kowloon is going to have drive-in movies.
Awesome. That's great idea.
Oh my god. I want to come.
We've been watching drive-in movies in the backyard a lot of Creepy
We do have
Theater
drive-in movies in our
because
backyard.
I fixed the Super 8 projector, and I tell you that vexed me for 2 years, but I finally just set my mind to it. I had the time, and I started thinking around, and I asked some guys on one of the groups
Hi,
I
Roberta.
belong to, and I got some good advice, and we tried it out, and
hi,
bang, what do you
Aaron.
know? What do you know?
Yes, it is also Tom's
Yes!
birthday and
Mindy, that's
yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
That's right, you reminded me, I forgot to,
Aaron
I
and
never got
Roberta.
around to that today. Definitely going to say happy to everybody, but as long as Peter's here,
Right.
happy birthday, Peter. So,
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's a big day to have a birthday.
it's a thing. So you probably need a
need the jigger.
jig. It's right behind you.
Oh, okay.
And boom.
All right, so Kitsch Goes to Pride. I'm going to start with an ounce of
One thinks that
coconut
this
rum.
would be a Puska thing.
No, Kitsch can handle it. I feel like if
But not in
Gidget
that
is,
mug.
I feel like if Gidget is going to drink, being underage as she is, she's probably gonna
Drink an old man beer.
hide it in a mug.
Yeah, oh yeah, true too.
You didn't hear that here. Okay. And then I'm going to do an ounce of dark rum.
One of my favorite ninth wave
Cindy?
tracks ever. Heard this premiered on stage 1 year prior to this. And who was filming that? Oh, that was me. Yes, that's a really brilliant piece. Island of the Lost Tiki.
This is still Ohana, isn't it?
Still Ohana.
Oh my gosh.
I tell you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, watch out. What? That thing about having the computer here.
Hi, Rick.
Hello.
Okay, so that was an ounce of the coconut and an ounce of the kaluba. And then...
Jan says, my birthday is Monday. Taking most of the week off to sulk. You don't have to
That's
sulk.
great.
Hey, have that cocktail. Enjoy. Happy birthday to you. Then we have Dave.
Hi, Dave and John.
Shine the house.
And Rick.
Boom, boom,
Oh
boom.
my gosh.
Hello,
Okay.
Whatever the 18-year-old surfer buys for her.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but she'd probably have it in a not clear vessel. Opaque is the word I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me.
Probably wants a lime.
I do, but pardon me for one moment.
Oh, please. Oh, man.
All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any of that action in the first Gidget movie. There's a lot of gags about how there's a kid on the beach, etc. Until suddenly Sandra Dee looks like a woman, and everyone's like, "Hey, wait!" Woo, woo, woo. It's an interesting transformation,
Oh my gosh, she put her hair up and put on a dress.
What do you know? It's a gal. Hey, Z-Man, you're a chick.
So, I'm going to do a half ounce of ginger liqueur.
Ah. Which ginger liqueur are you using?
This is Putney Mountain Winery.
Yeah, from
In
Vermont.
Vermont.
Vermont again. There we go. We
Then-
also strongly recommend Barrows Intense, which you can get
Yes.
probably most places in New York State and many places regionally. And I believe you'd have to check if you can order it. I'm not sure, but we shot there too. That's a few years back. Excellent product. That is all fresh ginger going in there.
Half ounce fresh lime juice. And then I'm going to fill again.
The audience
with
loves
my-
this one.
What?
The audience loves this one.
I'm going to top it. It's pretty full. It's up to about here. I'm going to top it with my Narragansett Mango Passion Shandy. Right. I should just... Oh, I did keep the straws out. I was thinking I should have just kept those straws out. Look, I did.
That's smart Cal did.
Okay.
I need to adjust volume because I bet the next thing up is going to be pretty loud.
Okay, well, good.
Be right back.
I guess that concert's over.
Yep.
But we have lots more Ninth Wave. Let's see what we think of Gitcha Goes to Pride. Oh, yummy.
Play more music.
Do you hear that? Someone's yelling, play more music!
This guy just gave you 45 minutes. And
I know.
Play more!
I know it's late at night and you just played, but play more!
2 in the morning, police are about to shut you down, but play more!
Play more! Hugo says, I would think Gidget would be drinking her dad's Pilfer Cuddy sword. Well,
Yeah.
touche. We will be doing a new music video on Tuesday. And all I can say in preparation for that is see if you can find the key to your mother's liquor cabinet. And if you know what I'm referencing, you know what Tuesday's music video will be. All right, you can turn it up.
As it
There
turns
we
out, that was not as loud as I thought it was going to be. So.
Oh my gosh. Feels like summer now. We're listening to Ninth Wave.
Woohoo!
Freebird. I would love to hear Ninth Wave take on Freebird. I bet they could do things with that.
They did great things a few years ago with the Monster movie music.
I know.
Yeah, gotta tell you.
So Kitsch-en Goes to Pride is a winner.
I am going to try this one with pride. One thinks that this should be a Pousse Cafe, like layered colors, but at the end of the day, those drinks aren't really that good.
Nope.
They just look nice. This one has a lot of fun stuff in it and tastes good. So, touche.
Yay.
I'm going to tell you that
Bam.
right there. All right. I celebrate its entire catalog. But definitely. Still have a little bit of this little number left.
Whose entire catalog, Gidget?
Mm-hmm. Actually, all the Gidget movies are fun. Some of they're all daft, but I've heard a lot worse. We're talking beach
I
pictures.
have seen them all.
Well,
Well, actually, I own them all. There's Gidget Goes to Rome.
Gidget Goes
which is just
Hawaiian.
kind of- Gidget Goes Hawaiian is, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta see that.
Which, at least that one's on the beach. Rome is just sort of a random thing. Interesting enough, three movies, 3 different Gidgets. And then, of course, there was a TV series starring anybody? Gidget TV series?
I know.
Star of the series?
I know.
Well, the first person to get surprised.
Ooh.
Mr. Carter! Mr. Carter!
Ooh.
I know. Come on, Gidget. And I think absolutely correct about the Fulford Cuddy Sark. There's always that one a-hole yelling Truebird. Yeah, usually it's you. So, yeah, I know, Marcy. That's just the fact of it. Gidget TV series. Who's the star? Quick, don't look it up. Just whip it on us. Whip it on us. She knows. She knows. First one up gets a prize.
I want a prize. Yes.
Yes. You got that.
Right.
Name the actress. Quick. Name the actress. You got it, Greg. Bing. Thank you, John.
All right, we got it.
Thank you, John.
Yep. You're both right.
Ran for a year, and
You're
her
both right.
father was played by the guy who played everybody's father. I think it was Don Porter, if I'm not mistaken.
No, you're not mistaken. It's Don Porter.
Paul's got it. Len's got it. Bang, bang, bang. Prizes for everybody. Come to me, and I'll make you one of these. Hello.
I love Sally Field.
So, she's very good in this series. It's kind of like cute and it's kind of inane, but it's also pretty harmless. Ran for a year, I think. Or 2. I think it was 1 year.
We own the entire series, which I think is not very many.
2 seasons
DVDs.
tops. 2 seasons tops, because after that she was on to the convent in San Juan. So there you go.
Just as strange.
The whole concept of the flying nun goes so far beyond the stupidity of Gidget that you go, what the hell were they doing with Sally Field in this period of time?
Gidget is like Norman Lear compared to the Flying Nun.
I mean, eventually she's starring in chase pictures with Burt Reynolds, and this is like this big Shakespearean leap.
But I love her.
But, she's great in those. They're a lot of fun,
Yes, Norma Ray. You're also right.
You want, like, Oscar-worthy contenders, Norma Ray. I mean, that's a great picture, It's well done. Gritty, It's a very, very heartfelt performance. And, hey, about unions, baby. So
she's in Hello, My Name is Doris.
Which is actually very good.
A really good movie.
Yeah,
and,
a few years ago.
Yeah, that's pretty recent. And Soap Dish, which isn't that recent, but is on, I think, Amazon Prime. Which is always, I could watch that movie every week.
I really like the sequence where she's just feeling really in the dumps and her.
Yeah, okay, Mercy singing Convent Sin Tongo. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
I
you.
love it.
What is it that there's that sequence? Is it her agent or her friend who's like, okay, you're just depressed. We're going to New Jersey.
Oh, Whoopi Goldberg. She's the writer.
The
head
she's
writer
like,
on
okay,
the show.
that's it.
Yep.
And then she takes him to the mall. So she's just riding on the escalator with the sunglasses. Who was that?
Fred had a huge crush on Sally Field.
Oh, hello.
Oh my gosh, you saw her on Broadway in Class Menagerie. I would have loved it. I bet she was amazing in that, actually.
Psycho Beach Party! Jeez. Isn't that the one with Chiclet?
Yes. Yeah, with Chiclet.
I love that. The curiously foul-mouthed Chiclet who was always like, I'll cut you!
She was so hot in Murphy's Romance. Yeah, see? Who doesn't love Sally Field?
I gotta tell you.
She's awesome.
She could have just done all these cutesy roles for years, but she's like, no, I gotta be legit. So she gets out there and she acts. Hello.
Exactly.
That's the simple fact. So I need to do a thing, I guess, because this is now down to
Get You Guts of Pride, which is really good. I've got to say these Narragansett shandies got a new flavor this year, the mango passion fruit. And the packet also has the watermelon and the lemon, the Dell's lemon, which we've had before, but she's actually Mayflower. Okay, wow. Who even knew? She played Aunt May in one of the recent Spider-Man films.
Aunt May? Oh, wow.
Oh, she was in Smokey and the Bandit, but Jackie Gleason stole the show.
Yeah. There's only one thing I have to say to that. Some bitches. Remember of course, the major plot point of the Smokey and the Bandit pictures. What is the product that they are transporting across state lines? And how much of that can you transport in the boot of a Firebird anyway? Just saying.
Yeah, you would think if they were transporting, should I give it away? Beer.
Beer.
You would have a larger vehicle.
you know, truck, that kind of thing. Convoy, perhaps. I don't know. What can I say?
There's no room to can stack here.
So I think the next thing I make actually should be a cocktail size thing. And actually, kind of a short cocktail, so a little small glass would do. Maybe one of these guys.
I saw the most brilliant. Okay,
Cocktail.
these vintage cocktail bars are really tiny, like we have.
Yep.
But I saw the most
Thanks.
brilliant photo recently of a home that had two of them side by side, and it was perfect.
Two identical bars. Sort of like
They had a ton
kinda
of
great.
space, and yeah. So we just need another bar that looks exactly like this.
No, I don't actually have a ton of space here, but I'd like to move, so I'm going
Yep,
to
Coors beer.
move this.
Oh, Alan, you're fine. You're fine. We're glad you're here.
Yeah, please, please.
Yep, Coors.
Please. When you get here is when you get here, because you can always watch the rebroadcast. Oh, I missed stuff. You didn't miss anything. Well, you
It'll
missed
be
stuff,
here
but
for
you
better
can
or
say
for
it.
worse.
So I used that one, so I'm going to get another shaker.
Yes, Sally Field.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Could you pass me the bourbon? Interestingly enough, I'm rolling with the bourbon.
Yep. Okay, we got comments on YouTube.
I will check out the comment. Oh wow, things are happening up on the YouTubes. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you, Phil. Sorry we missed that. We're all on Facebook there, but many people actually did name properly and correctly. Oh, so you might have had problems on Facebook too. John is having trouble. If you got trouble, switch to the other platform. Whatever.
I know.
We're all here.
It's all Jan's birthday's on Monday. Well, happy early birthday.
It's a very good point. First gets you the movie. She's in with James Darren, and then the actual actress ends up marrying Bobby Darren.
Bobby Darren. I know.
Just heard something on the radio the other
Bless
day.
your mind, doesn't it?
From Bobby Darren's last album, and it was really, really good. And he, of course, died at something like 36.
Quite young.
Really stupid young.
Quite
Parkinson's.
young.
Real shame. Great talent. So,
Yes, Ninth Wave Surf Party.
we're listening to The Surf and the Spy.
Yes.
So we're going for, it's going to be a cocktail kind of a thing. Not exactly the sort of thing you'd have on a beach. Maybe maybe Gidget's father would enjoy this one.
The bandit was the decoy. The truck was behind.
Ah.
Okay. I've only seen that movie
Oh,
once.
okay.
I've only seen that movie once.
Thank you for illuminating me on that one.
And thank you, Lisa, for letting us know. We might need to do, okay, so when we saw these movies was when we decided, wait, John was there, right? John, were you there when we had a film festival, a spontaneous film festival of trucking films? And I know Bill was there. I'm pretty sure you were there too. We just decided one day, like, we want to do trucking films, and I think we showed Convoy. And this is when we still lived in Queens. Do you remember that, Paul? Our spontaneous trucker film festival? Yeah. Oh, it was Cannonball Run. And, oh, Cannonball. I don't even remember. I know we did Convoy. I remember that.
There's another one.
The,
Big Fright Festival.
yeah, the CB one. And the truck was driven by Chris Christopherson.
Directed by anybody?
Directed by, oh my gosh. I don't want to open IMDb because the browser will crash.
Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah. Yeah, a little convoy running through the night.
Yeah, based on the hit single, directed by, are you ready? Sam Peckinpah.
Yep.
I think he was collecting a quick buck. Still, it's
Convoy
kinda
was
fun.
something other than else. I love
Yeah.
Convoy.
You do, inside the bitters cabinet, there is what appears to be the smallest Tabasco bottle. The teeny weeny one with the sort of hex top. I'm going to try this again because, haven't tried it in a while. And it is good. That's the guy. Thank you so much. So what do we have here? We have 1.5 ounces of bourbon. Calls for 1 ounce of sweet vermouth.
Is
I
this written
think
down?
that's too much. It's in the book.
Okay.
I think it's too much. So I cut it back to half ounce. So a shot of bourbon, half ounce of the sweet, and a dash of anisette. I'm actually using, I believe, absinthe liquor.
Jerry Reed sang a bunch in the movie.
Oh, yeah, fun.
Wasn't there a monkey or a dog? Hey, I gotta
Kitsch-en
say
and the
this
Bear
now.
had.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, big CD wave in the 70s.
And the
you're
Clint
right.
Eastwood pictures with the monkey. Any Which Way But Loose, is
Oh,
that
God,
right?
Yeah.
There we go. Shake with ice.
The truck driver and Smokey and the Bandit. I don't remember.
Beats all to me, man.
I saw it. But I don't remember. That's 20 years ago.
Never seen Smoking the Bandit.
That's more than 20 years ago because
All I know
we
is-
weren't married yet.
All I know is some bitches. Makes a pretty full cocktail. I feel like I could use a cherry, but I'm gonna hold off on that for a second.
Now, what is this?
Basically, it's sort of a sweet Manhattan. Well, actually, no.
Oh,
sweet
Lisa got
Manhattan
it.
variation.
Okay. Well,
Yep.
good. Cleared that up.
This is called the Narragansett.
Oh.
Hello.
Okay.
It's a
And
cocktail.
it doesn't actually have any Narragansett in it.
Doesn't have any Narragansett. I suppose you could make this into a Boilermaker with, but
It's pretty good.
it's a sort of a Manhattan thing. It's a variation. The little dash of anise makes it slightly different. At the end of the day, it's Manhattan.
Jerry Reed had a basset hound named Rufus.
Mm.
Aww.
Jerry Reed, got
So
it.
speaking of dogs, we
Okay.
started watching a show on Netflix last night. It's Bruno. Has anyone else watched that?
Yeah, that's pretty hilarious.
The episodes are like 15 minutes. It's really short.
Yeah, there's not much to. Bing, bing.
But if you have not, I recommend it. It's really funny.
There's, we all have a little time for such things these days, perhaps a little more than usual, unless you're used to actually taking care of yourself and watching fun TV series. Netflix has been doing a ton of these things, and obviously has banked them because there's like about 10 episodes. They're all really short. They're just little vignettes, and it's just a guy in Brooklyn and his dog, and the fun adventures. That's all I'll tell you.
Well,
Yeah.
the guy's completely antisocial, and
Dog's super cute.
the dog is adorable, but he's just not. He doesn't play well with others. Not the dog, the guy. But if you get a chance to watch it, it's Bruno. I recommend it.
Recommend it.
It's very silly.
Recommend it.
Now, which album, sis?
This one, I think, is Creepsters. It's Creepsters
All right, we need
underneath.
to.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at the cover right now. Creepsters.
We need to drop the link for where people can buy Ninth Wave's music.
Material and the music. Yes, I believe you can get all of this mail order, and you should be able to get MP3s and all that if you don't do
There we
CDs
go.
anymore. Who
I'm going
does?
to drop it right now.
And the 6th CD, Victor at Sunset.
Because if you don't have it, you really, really should.
Check it out, folks. Ninth Wave
It
has 6 CDs
It
out.
says summer.
You
And
can
also Christmas.
absolutely get some free MP3s to wet your whistle, and then just go pick up the discs and go with that. We would be playing you their 6th CD, Victory at Sunset. However, it is in my workstation at work.
The dog's name was Fred.
So-
oh my gosh.
Fred the Basset. Big fun. So I'm enjoying
Wanna dance.
I'm enjoying a Narragansett. No, not that kind of Narragansett. A Narragansett cocktail. Kind of a
Yeah.
classic. Even if
Now, what was
ultimately-
in that?
This is shot of bourbon. It calls for 1 ounce. I cut it down to a half ounce of sweet vermouth. I think that's a much better proportion. And a dash of an anise flavored liquor. That's it. Shake and strain. Really simple. Honestly, on a really cool night in front of a fire, I would like one of these. So, yeah, seriously. Well, in the meantime, I can do this sort of thing.
If only we had a place to body board.
The boogie board, we could do this sort of thing, couldn't we?
It even has a cord.
Cord to attach to your foot so you don't lose it. That doesn't prevent it from bonking you on the
Hi,
head.
Bridget.
Hey! Speaking of Vermont, there we go again. We keep coming back to Vermont. I don't know what it
I
is.
know. It's a New England type evening.
Well, we actually have hours worth of wave. We can keep going for a while.
Yeah. Luckily, we have lots of booze.
Luckily, we have lots of booze. I actually just rigged the system so I can play CDs for a long time over there.
Exactly. Well, we have lots of CDs. It's like a mini beach surf party. Just need the campfire and marshmallows. I love that.
Give it up. Give it up.
We should...
miniature marshmallows.
You know, okay. Here's the thing. We want to do more outside episodes. We have this patio that we've been building out. We love it.
It's getting more and more and better and better.
The reception out there sucks. So we need to get a repeater out there. When we get a repeater out there, we'll do a campfire with
the equipment. I just need to find it.
Isn't bourbon and Duluth a Rob Roy? Scotch and rum.
Which is Rob Roy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that traditionally Scotch and sweet is a Rob Roy. And I think, that's okay, but I would definitely go dry in a Rob Roy.
Oh, Kate tried the cava we featured last week. Okay, good.
Oh, excellent.
The helmet.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Right.
Good.
You know,
I love it. You know, it's
a bit
I bought more today.
It's a bit of a sleeper brand. Yep. But I think you can find it most places, and it's usually pretty inexpensive. So
well,
if you're
I'm glad
thinking,
to hear people can find it.
If you're thinking, well, I don't know, cheap kava, you know, give it a try. It's well worth your time. And it's my go-to when I'm in a store. I just need like a really affordable bottle of bubbles. Unless I'm near a Trader Joe's liquor, in which case, I'm all about their Blanc de Blanc, because that's like $6.75 a bottle.
That's even cheaper.
Even cheaper. And honestly, it's a great mixer. I'm not going to say it's some fantastic bottle of bubbles. It's a great mixer. So that's very important, you know.
It was on sale for $8.99. I love it.
Even better.
I paid $9.99
Even
today.
better. Wow. You know, big buck increase. What can I tell you?
I know. Well, no, that's the normal price, but it was not on sale for us. But
John,
$10.
You know, John is mainly a beer drinker, as he says. Although when he's here, he frequently says, "Could you make me a Manhattan?" And you know what? I can. I can make him an excellent Manhattan because the original Manhattan used Abbott's bitters off the market for about 75 years. I made them, and you can actually have a real Manhattan here.
Now we're gonna have to put up the recipe.
What recipe? I have to find it. Multi-instrumentalist Sandy Oceana Rosado on the saxophone and the keyboards and the flute. She can play anything.
So talented.
And the guitar.
Oh my god, we gotta
and the go-go dancer.
We gotta plug this in.
Hello.
It's getting low. All right.
Just like that, folks.
Okay,
well, luckily, it's right there.
Right. These electronic devices don't charge themselves. See, you know, I was looking at this today. How many instruments does she play? I'm just gonna go look.
Anyway, she's on board. She's alto, flute.
She
organ,
plays
piano,
flute, piccolo, farfisa organ, alto saxophone, and rhythm guitar. I'm just saying that the woman in the band plays all those instruments. And this is not even in her bio, but she also has been known to bust out the vocals on Waffle House.
Yes, she does, because that's what she does. Yes.
So, yeah.
Waffle House, I believe from their first sessions, is a classic that goes back ages. It is basically the national theme of Waffle House, and they don't even know it. Great, great tune.
Oh, okay. The Kava. The Palme Sarah Cristalino. I'll write that down.
Just write that down. It's a really great brand for a very good price. There's quite a bit of competition around that price
tell me
point.
If I'm spelling it right.
Palme Sarah. No, Cristo. No, not Cristalino. Cristo. Let me type that. I can't right now.
Sandy has just got it all going on.
That's the guy. Bang.
Okay. All right. So it's all jammed. I just typed it in there. So.
You got it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, she does rock. And as a matter of fact, I believe her day job is librarian. So she's not only all that, but she's the bag of chips too.
Sandy
She's
rules.
a music librarian with a music degree. I'm just like,
Oh, and by the way, she go-go dances with other bands.
so she can boogie. Got the rhythm. Sandy, we're getting a lot of a lot of Sandy love. Where is Sandy? You're getting all this love. You should be here.
I know.
I'm
Well,
telling
she'll
you.
see it.
She'll see it.
She'll see
She'll
it.
see it.
I'm sure she
She'll
feels
like
the
it.
love coming at her from here. No, but seriously, I'm in awe.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I killed the light and I wanted to restore it, so I did.
Ah, okay,
There
well,
we go.
good.
This is actually great, but it is in fact Gidget's dad's drink, and it's a little heavy. So I'm gonna put on this side there. Don
Wouldn't that be
Porter.
a nice dry martini?
Yeah, exactly. He'd be like an sort of a standard Manhattan, but just add a little bit of anise to that, will you? Yeah, right. Yeah. Actually, I really like her dad in this series because he's just one of those '60s dads who dresses in a cardigan and always has good advice. And he usually calls her by her given name,
Francine.
which is Francine. You know,
Francine.
So Francine, you know.
Well, she's Frances.
Yeah.
But, sometimes she goes by Francie, but it's Frances.
Yeah.
She's Frances. Hi, Woody.
We saw
Donna Lauren. Yes, we
Lauren.
saw her at Tiki
Oasis in 2016, perhaps.
Yep. I don't know what year.
15. I think it was 16 actually. And she looks fabulous, and she sounds great. And she had the most excellent band backing her up. Little duh, but yeah, it was her guitarist. I'm spacing his name right now, but it'll come to me. She just had a really great band, great backup singers, and she had go-go dancers. It's just right there on the stage. Very cool.
Lisa says my aunt used to be a go-go dancer.
Oh, hello.
I became one just because I like to dance, and they're like, "Would you like to join us?" I'm like, "Why, yes, I would."
Another dog. Oh, Vibros. Yes, the Vibes. That's absolutely true. She plays the
She's
Vibes.
so talented.
Yeah. And I also dressed up in my monster costume for our little epic. It came from beneath the bar, and I, in fact, menaced Donna Lauren. Let me tell you, it's sort of an honor.
You did.
It's sort of an honor, but definitely, it's a great thing. I think there's pictures somewhere. So, fun time, really good time. It was a very good show, and
Hey,
I
where's
believe
that?
that epic is still kicking around somewhere. What do you need?
The Singapore Singapore.
Oh, the sling of airport. Yep, that's keeping cold.
Sling a beer. It's not actually a beer.
Not a beer.
Sing a cider.
Cider.
pour.
Cider pour.
So this is our
Or
sort
cider.
of exciting find of the day. King's Highway Fine Cider, Singapore Sling flavor.
It's actually really, really good.
It's really good. I'm just gonna have some of it by itself.
It's got some gunky stuff in it. I think it's got some peel. Huh. How about that?
Well, that could be good or bad, but
It could be all sorts of things.
I choose to accept it as
What I
good.
have. Yeah, I'm seeing some chunks come out of here. There we go. Just the mango.
It is really good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, John Loren put out a new video about a week ago.
Hello.
Thank you for letting us know. We will go find that.
Yep. Glad to check that out. I didn't even realize. You can find a great little bit of Donna Loren at Tiki Oasis 2016, I believe it is, up on a channel called Captain Quad up on the YouTube.
His YouTube channel.
I guess that's me. I got a bunch of videos up there. I should have more. I know, I'm a little behind. But I got some great stuff up there, and you can find, I think it's a medley of tunes. So if you search on Donna Loren at Tiki Oasis.
Is it Loren or Lauren?
Well,
I think it's Lauren.
Well, it's Sophia Loren, so I don't know.
I think it's Donna Lauren.
Spelled the same. I'm assuming her origin may be similar, just saying.
I'm going to say Lauren.
I've heard both, so I don't even know.
Donna's looking through his copy of Mr. Boston's Bartender Guide. Love it.
But definitely, Narragansett is the cocktail. That should be in all editions. It's an old drink. I don't think it's considered the classic that it might be, considering it's right up there with the Manhattan. Same family, no question. Great little thing to have if you're just at a beach club and you're dressed in your suit and you're conversing with all the guys from the office, blah blah blah. So,
It's the drink to have if you're only having one at the yacht club.
at the yacht club, pretty much. That is a really, really good thing. I like that slang.
I love this. I know. I'm a fan. I'm glad I refrigerated.
Celebrate some Terry catalog. Yeah. I got inside. Let's see here. I had some more ideas.
Okay, well, ideas are good.
We're waiting, they said.
Oh, okay, thank you. It's on the Tiki Oasis channel. I'm subscribed to that, so I will find it.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, we'll check that out.
Awesome. You have something else to make for us?
I do. Let's see if I put the book back here. This might be it. I marked a few pages.
Okay.
So that I can find them.
Hopefully we'll remember what we did tomorrow.
Oh yeah, this actually sounds like fun. We'll try that out then. Okay.
All right, so I'm here for it.
And actually, it's sort of an end of the day cocktail. So we'll try that out. Okay. All right. Have my mission.
Okay, well he's got his missions. You think we would, oh. Hi, Heather. And Margot, hello. Are those jellyfish in my dress? Yes, they are. Thank you for asking. Yeah, my dress. It seemed perfect for this evening somehow. Paul's got something else in mind, and I have no idea what. So I'm going to drink some more of my Singapore Sling cider from King's Highway Fine Cider. If you can find that in your store, it is really good. If you like cider, all about that. And we're enjoying the music of Ninth Wave. Palmer's pages like Errol does. Oh, but Errol has a habit of using $20 bills. I like that. I like finding a 20 later. I find a business card from someone, I'm like, who is this? And I ask Paul, and I'm like, do you remember who this person is? And he's like, nope. That's how we do it. Here at the kitchen. What are you making? All right, well, we'll find out together. He doesn't remember what he's making. Oh, thank you, Heather. Yeah, I get a little, people like this fabric. I don't know. Happy I made it. Okay, John just found the brown cocktail. 3/4 ounce of gin, 3/4 ounce rum, 3/4 ounce vermouth. That sounds awful. Did you try it?
Those proportions should be adjusted.
That sounds awful. But I want to know how it came out. Oh.
Retrieve for me the chocolate bitters.
Not until you come back. Okay. He's making some cocktail that looks so awful.
Should be good.
Should like that. Should be good.
Should be good.
It looks awful, but.
Let's see. Okay. Yep. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out together. Yeah, that's what we do here. Because if it was really bad, I'll say, don't make this, folks. In fact, let me reiterate, don't make this, folks. But I'm not saying that yet because I'm still making it. Sometimes we do it, it looks extremely spurious, particularly when I just vamp and go into some really strange territory because I feel like it. And then I try and say it's actually really good. And that could be surprising. And then I'll take a look at a classic recipe. Well,
I thought we were out for a second.
Classic recipe. And I'll say, that looks awful. And I make it, and it is. Because after a while, you know. I think we've changed albums. I think this is the lead-off track on another album. I believe this is Time Tunnel. And we need... Oh, yes.
More stuff?
Time my.
Oh my gosh.
This guy. Two more things. Yep.
So involved. What are you making? Okay, what just happened here? Can you hit refresh? That was very weird. This whole broadcast just went south.
Wow.
Okay. We suddenly got very huge. I think Paul hit the camera. Alright, I gotta wait for Paul to come back. I think he hit the camera. I'm suddenly huge. Let's go check YouTube. Yep. You hit the camera. Wait. Okay, come back over. I think someone hit something.
Are we a little...
I'm huge.
Oh, we're zoomed.
Yep,
We're zoomed.
Alright,
Okay.
hold on. There we go.
I'm your model.
Alright.
We're going to have to wait for a second for this thing to right itself. It's a great close-up. I wasn't here, so you might as well, right?
Thanks.
I'm just saying. Got a good close-up of Surfer's Choice and Safaris, and also the not Jody poster.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh my god, that poster is by Fred, the drummer for Ninth Wave.
Right.
So, yep.
Extraordinarily talented. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I fixed it.
I love it.
Right.
Zip. So let's see. I'm gonna have to blend
That
this
was
for a
that
little
was
while.
my phone.
Extreme, yes.
Yes, Lisa, back to normal.
Zoom.
My
Yeah.
phone, it's very weird. My phone powers these broadcasts, and if you touch it, weird. We've had stranger shots, to be honest.
Luckily, that was just a close-up on you, which is like, well, that's totally torn. I'm just saying.
Fortunately, I don't think I would play tag, but your mileage may vary.
Why am I big?
What are you plugging in?
Okay, so I'm actually plugging in the Hamilton Beach drink mixer. Might as well bring it up here.
Okay.
It stretches.
Hi,
No, it
Ed.
doesn't actually. Forget it. Put it on and make some noise. Oh, I need the pip. Sorry.
He needs the pip. I don't know what that means, but
Okay.
yes, that is a real Safaris behind us. That is a record. Ninth Wave didn't have a record, so I mean, we just put other records we thought might be representative back there.
Absolutely. That is the actual Wipeout album.
That Fred guy, I know.
Oh, that Fred guy.
I bought that at
serious.
Ohana last year.
For serious and for real. That's a great print. I love it. It looks an awful lot like Jody. As he says, it's not Jody. So
He
I'm just
says,
saying,
people always ask me if that's Jody.
it's not Jody.
I'm like,
No.
but it does look a lot like Jody.
That Safaris record I'm putting right now, the Wipeout album, contains the single Wipeout and the flip side Surfer Joe, and that is all the Safaris that's on that record. The rest of it is the Challengers. So that's just a hot tip for you if you're thinking, hey, I got a bunch of Safaris. Well, you got 2 songs. You can buy the single and get the same effect. As I recall, when we had our second band to play a room at Ohana, was in our room, and it was the Men in Gray Suits.
Yep.
Asked if they could play. There was a lot of challenge making that happen. We made it happen, and I said, so you guys can play whatever you want, but could you play for me a couple of tunes? And one of them was a Safaris tune called Scatter Shield. They did. Great version, too.
So I'm sure that exists somewhere.
Oh, you know, Don is always there with the old 2-track. I'm just saying.
You gotta find out.
I'll ask Don. There's a bunch of stuff I don't have from Don, and I really should.
Music is making me so happy.
Great music.
Hi, Sue. I'm so curious what he's doing right now. Can you see that? I guess you kind of
Can
can.
you get bar spoon, please?
Oh my gosh. Anything else?
Nope, that's all. That's all.
All right.
I need to chunk this up a bit. Hello, Sue. Glad to see you. And hello, Sean. Hey there. Last time I saw Sean, I believe it was at a little joint up in New Paltz, which is a great joint. I wish them well. I know all these places I really want to survive. Fuchsia is really cool. They had great drinks, very compact place, but great decor. And like, I was just talking to the bartender. He had some good ideas. Very open. And we shot some video there. Pretty fun. I didn't have pineapple juice as much as I had pineapple cubes. If you have a huge can of pineapple, you don't want to go bad, freeze it in the ice cube tray, and each cube is 1 ounce. Pretty much. So. I'm going to be back even more. I need to break this up.
All right, well. I feel like next time we feature Ninth Wave, we should have like a go-go dancing space because, it feels right. I'm losing my voice. FM transmitter for Pirate Ohana Radio. I love it. I don't know how to do that, but I'm sure he could help and be involved with it. I don't know. Without boots, it's not the same. But anyway. Uh-oh. Hear that? Oh, Sue, your daughter loves Ninth Wave. No, who doesn't, right?
All right.
What did you make?
I actually forget the name of it. I gotta look it up. You kept asking me, I'm like, I don't know. I just located it, that's all. It was pretty simple, not too many ingredients. This is, are you ready?
All the Surfaris were 15 years old when they made Wipeout. That's amazing.
I believe the drummer was. Was it all of them? Wow. If you look at the pictures, they don't all look that young. I know that one of them was.
Hi, Dave.
Well, that's actually like Spencer Davis Group when started out. Their keyboard player and singer was 15, and that was.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, seriously. That was Stevie Winwood.
Stevie Winwood.
And you're like, Stevie? Yeah, Wood was 15. By the time like all of his original bands had conked out, he was all of about 20. And then it's just like, I'm gonna do a solo record.
You're over the hill.
And he does a solo record, and he wants to play it. He calls up Jim Capaldi, and he's like, "Yeah, I need some horns." Okay, great.
Oh my gosh, she saw him without you at a car show. I love that. Cadillac Hearse, yes.
Oh, Cadillac Hearse is great. Negative ed vocal.
Yep.
And then calls up Chris Wood, so he gets the drum, and then suddenly before you know it, you have another Traffic record. And I have a live recording of that. And that show, my cousin was at that show in Port Chester. It's a great memory. Great story. So that's Ed, different Ed. Different Ed drummer.
Different Ed.
So this is the Surf's Up, dude. Well, actually, it's just Surf's Up, not dude. A half ounce of creme de banane. We actually used a bottle that says Banane du Brazil. We used to have that.
There's a drink called Surf's Up in there? Because we made a drink called Surf's Up that has Banane du Brazil.
How about that? What do you know? So Banane du Brazil, we actually use creme de banane we made ourselves. It's a pretty easy process. It looks horrendous, but the flavor is awesome. Half ounce of creme de cacao. Ours was a little shot, so I added some bitters to make it a little more. 5 ounces of pineapple, ounce of light cream. I actually used half and half. It says blend and pour. I'm going to use one of these glasses.
So just have liqueurs.
Liqueurs, yeah. Here's a definite after-hours dessert drink. It's going to be a little sweet.
I wish you could hear that. Maybe you can.
Whiz, whiz, whiz. Yep.
The sound is very weaning.
This is pretty chunky because I used the pineapple cube, so there's no ice added. If you were to do this, I would definitely add some crushed ice to give it a little body. I didn't really need to. And since it's such low octane, it doesn't really matter about the rest. I am going to garnish with a Sippin' Santa surfboard. Look at this, the world. Yay! That's pretty happy.
That's really good.
Yep.
That is really
Very
good.
bushwhacker style drink. Pretty tasty.
Yeah. I'm gonna look this up on YouTube. Yeah.
We'll check it out.
But
We'll check it out.
I love it.
I think they are yet another group that came up with a great riff and recorded it, and for like a no-name label, it got picked up by Dot Records, which is what this is on over here. National attention, boom, boom, boom. I think I've seen them on the Lawrence Welk show, if I'm not mistaken, on TV, and like a big, big, huge thing. And you know, before they know it, they're playing all over the place and making no money, like all of these groups. But they also actually decided to screw Dot Records and went over to Decca and recorded other stuff and did okay. So.
And at Ohana after Dark Libation. I think that could be yes. I think you're right.
Not necessarily with a stogie kind of thing, but this is a great thing after dinner when you just need to digest a little. Yeah, but definitely.
No, I think that could be an after dark drink.
I would say after dark, no
It
question.
has a mysterious flavor.
I definitely say that. I'm just saying, not necessarily with a stogie. Sometimes it's for like dark rum.
My drink's gone.
Yum yum. Well, is it time or what?
I need something else.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Another
I'm trying to
nice
think.
drink.
Of the surf records we picked up at the time, we've got Ride the Wild Surf and Surf City, Adventure Surfing, and that's Beach Party. This is a reissue from Dick Dale, Surfer's Choice. I don't think it's the actual Surfer's Choice album from Delphone Records. I think it's a different kind of a collection, but it's still great. Reissue on Wax Time Records, 180 gram, blah, 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 blah.
We haven't done anything with tequila this evening.
Really? That's an oversight. You think about surfing, and that leads you directly to Baja California, and
Exactly.
Hello,
Let's remedy that.
you're in Mexico, and it is time for a little tequila.
Right.
Highly appropriate. Also makes me think of The Lonely Bull, which album cover has Herb Alpert with a glass of tequila and all of the accoutrements. So, are you going to rebuilding glass?
Yes.
Hello.
So,
I don't mind at all.
thank you. Okay.
This is the flautist style.
Oh my gosh, this is still heavy, which is good because
You want to have a lot
that
of
means
tequila.
I haven't drunk all of it.
We found a good price on the Altos, and you know, Altos, very good reposado, very good price.
So, I'm going to do an ounce of the tequila, reposado tequila.
Why do we use so much reposado? It's got a lot of flavor
It's good.
for a very good price. Well, it's usually a very good price. And some color, it's nice to have.
Look for 100% agave.
There's a lot of agave out there that is not, and at the end of the day, that's like blended scotch.
No,
If your scotch is blended
You
with
don't
grain
want that.
alcohol, it's been cut.
you don't want that.
Just go for, you can
That
get a
was
scotch
1
that's just
ounce.
blended from scotch, like Johnny Walker.
Yeah.
Not a
Pardon
problem. Grants, maybe.
Pardon me.
Sure. Link Ray, Link Ray, not a surf guy, but boy was he influential on all the surf guys. He cuts a single for, who was that? I'm trying to think, he was on the same label as the Everly Brothers.
So I'm going to do an ounce of coconut liqueur.
And that was run by Archie Blyer. And basically his daughter was like, I really
I
love
don't think
this
you know
song.
these names.
Oh yeah. His daughter was like, I love this song when we release it. He's like, I don't know. He does, it's a big hit. But then he's so nervous that he doesn't actually contract them for an album because it's like, oh, it's rock and roll. And that was Rumble. And Rumble is a really menacing sound. Well, Archie was an easy listening guy, so yeah, big surprise.
Okay, so that was an ounce of coconut liqueur and an ounce of fresh lime juice.
Is that coconut liqueur or coconut
before.
You used Kalani? Okay.
Yeah, I did. And then I'm going to fill it with the good old Narragansett mango passion fruit shandy.
Really
Oh,
working
look,
that
I
stuff
used
tonight.
it up.
Working that stuff
Oh,
tonight.
wow, look at that. It's a perfect pour. Okay. That could go away. Give it a stir.
Return that for a nickel.
And your surfer girl.
How much lime did you use?
A full ounce.
1 full ounce. Wow, 111.
111. Let's see what we think. Oh my gosh, I love it. So good.
And what do you call that? What do you call that,
I'm
lass?
thinking about it.
Yeah? Not bad. Pretty tasty.
I'm thinking I need to do a sandy drink.
Maybe this is the Sandy.
That's sandy shandy.
The Sandy Shandy?
The sandy shandy.
There we go.
Oh, Satan's Pilgrims are awesome. Yeah, and the gassy ones. I love it. Yep.
I'm actually looking for the title of the Satan's Pilgrims song that I cannot find to save my life. So if anybody knows those guys, please put me in touch because I've got a piece of video I want to post.
Gosh,
I'm just saying. Bob Burial. Oh, yeah.
I love it. All right.
All up in the safaris. Yeah. The spiel is about right.
I love it.
All these groups. Well, they cut. Here's the thing about the safaris.
Thank you, Sue.
I knew their big hit single. Everybody knew their big hit single. My cousin plays drums for the past 50 years plus. And I remember talking to him about, like, you know, that song. I was like, oh yeah, Wipeout. He's like, that was, everybody who played drums had to learn Wipeout in the 60s. It could have been 1969. Everyone's playing psychedelic stuff. You had to do Wipeout.
Really?
You had to do Wipeout. That's what you're thinking. Because if you're a drummer, you had to prove that you could sit there and, like, you know, beat the tom-toms.
Okay.
And it was also the intro to a long drum solo, which was the thing, because everyone else was all about Ginger Baker. Jesus, you know? It's kind of like somewhere between surf music and the Allman Brothers, you've got this thing. And that's the period. You had to do these things. But everybody knew that song. It's a great, great tune. But when I also was a fairly indiscriminate record collector as a teenager, and I would just pick up all sorts of stuff. And I would see a name, and I'm like, oh, Surfaris. I pick it up on Decca Records, a song called Scatter Shield. What the hell is this? Well, I think the flip side was the hit. And certainly whoever owned it before me played it with a nail 1,000 times. So it's pretty beat up. But it was a great thing. Great thing. Still enjoying this guy right now.
He does know everyone.
There you go. Yeah, if you're a drummer, you've got to have certain things. In that period, the guitarist had to do certain things. If it was 1969, you probably shine. But you probably also had to whip out like Nana Hey Hey, you know. It was like whatever was the going rate. So the girls could dance to something. Hey, Andrea! Awesome.
That was Cousin Jack as a drummer.
I have the great respect for the drummers because at the end of the day, if I'm a closet instrumentalist on anything, probably the percussion. You know.
Oh yeah, you do air drum.
I don't air guitar. Air guitar is stupid.
Now you air guitar too.
Air drum. No, I don't air guitar. Air drumming is the thing. Recently, I'm playing keyboards a lot, and I still play horns. And the fact is, I'm best on horns of them all, but pretty good on keyboards. Can't play guitar similar. One of these days. One of these days. So. Okay. Well, folks, we've had some fantastic things. I think we've got 3 things that you made and 3 things that I made. I don't know.
Wow.
Point Judith, it goes to Pride. And the Sandy Risotto Shandy.
That's right.
I still have? No, where did I put it?
You made the beach bum.
Yep.
No, I wrote them down.
Yep. There's a beach bum.
You made the beach bum.
Surf's up. And then Narragansett. Still have a couple of these.
Can't find it, but I wrote them down. Yeah.
This is still your dad's drink. If your dad was the kind of dad who wore a cardigan and
Ultra thing.
you know,
Oh my
fixed
gosh.
things. Oh, jeez, yeah. Schecter, among other things, made the Daisy Rock guitars.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are cute, and
I
they're
have
real
a Daisy
guitars.
Rock. I have a Daisy Rock.
They're really great machines. I remember talking to a guy who was a really great guitarist about machines because, you know, you gotta try that out. And like, you know, if you were to buy another guitar, because you can, people are all about the classics. You've got the Stratocaster, you've got the Guilds, those big jazz guitars, you've got the Gretsch guitars, like those the Gibson ES335. Everybody has their own little thing about these things, and it's like if you were to buy another guitar, what would you buy? He says, I think I'd get into a Schecter. Really well made machines.
Errol
really
says
nice.
he's very good at air guitar.
Rock and roll, sir.
You air.
I don't do that. I have a sax sitting in there, and I got some new reeds. That's as far as I got. But I will tell you, from one horn player to another, you play more than I, but I will pick it up.
You gotta get on it.
Yep, gotta do it. Hey, Pat, I thought you were here, but you're here again. Awesome, thanks.
I love it.
Good deal. Well, I still have a little bit of Surf's Up. I still have a little bit of Gansett. Nera, not Gansett. But the other one's long gone.
Ocean could
Beach
just
Bus
keep
long gone.
playing you the music all night while I go off and do other things, but
You know something?
alas, I can't.
All you need to do is go to your favorite streaming channel, look up
That's right, we gotta
Nightwave,
put
and you
it-
can play up a ton of
Go.
them.
All right.
I highly recommend that. I highly recommend you go to nesmasurf.org and check out Ninth Wave and find their music link and buy some CDs
You
because
know what? I'll make it easy for you.
we'll just drop it on you. In my opinion, the most versatile surf band on the
Oh
scene.
man, Mercy
these
says
days.
those ciders aren't on the West
Oh!
Coast.
Damn it.
Thank you.
Well, you could try mail order. You could certainly appeal to the manufacturer and see what happens.
Ugh.
Because in the meantime, we've got the old Kings Highway Singapore Sling, which is coming to
Waffle
you
House.
from Brooklyn Fermentary, Millerton, New York.
We have to leave Waffle House up.
I'm definitely living Waffle House up. Waffle House is the classic of classics. It is basically the theme to Waffle House, and they don't even know it. Great, great. Fried. Boom, boom, boom.
Waffle House. That's what the go-go dancers do.
In the Waffle House.
Waffle House.
I looked like hash browns. You're screwed.
Waffle House. Waffle House. Oh my gosh.
If you don't know the Waffle House, you haven't actually been south of the Mason-Dixon line.
Or east. It's not even south. It's east.
Or frankly,
It's an eastern thing.
you don't need to be any further south than about Allentown. You can find a Waffle House.
No, it's not
No.
even a south thing. It's an east thing.
Definitely an east thing. Great breakfast location, but they'll
Yeah.
serve it to you all day long. Just fantastic. I do not remember that. Post that if you would. That sounds like a lot of fun. I really enjoy Bill Hicks, and as a matter of fact, it's too bad he's not with us right now because I think he would have some pretty terse commentary about everything.
Waffle House.
Hey, Bernie, very acerbic comedian. I appreciate his style.
Oh my gosh.
We've got the
like a
surfboard
hot
here.
outfit.
Surfboard has a chunk taken out of it, by the way. That's part of the joke.
Waffle House. Waffle House. Aww.
Well, been there for almost 2 hours.
Oh my goodness. All right. Hold on.
Had 6 great drinks. If you are a patron, you will find them all tomorrow. If you're not a patron, you can find us on patreon.com/Velveteen Lounge. If you need product, we still have wine glasses and 45 RPM records. Let us know.
Christmas records.
We might have.
Because, you know, we are in month 6, and Christmas is in month 12, so
So we're halfway there.
it will be here before you know
And
it.
we'll be there before you know it. Next thing we're going to be doing is like a July 4th thing, and then it's going to be like a Halloween thing, and then for Christ's sake, you're going to be there. Boom, done.
Merry Christmas.
You're right about Carlin. Absolutely. Hey, Bill. So,
So anyway, thank you for visiting the Velveteen Lounge Kitchen, and we will see you on Tuesday for a new music video. Get ready
coming your
for
way.
it.
Prepare. You better gird yourself.
There will be a mocktail up on Monday, and
there will be another one of these next week because it is going to be
International Sushi Day.
I think we're going to have some fish.
Yes.
And Sapporo, because Phil provided us with some excellent accoutrements. It's going to happen, but definitely Sapporo and some sake, I think. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sure.
I can't wait. It's going to be really fun. We got a beautiful box from Sapporo, so I'm really excited.
No, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I got like 2 great boxes one day apart from each other.
And sushi.
Great stuff happening.
So. Can't wait. So next Thursday.
This, I believe, is International Surf Month, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So
International. Wait, I gotta bring it back.
Yep. There we go.
June is International Surf Music Month. All right.
So we're listening to it right now. You're listening to it right now. You could go to your favorite streaming channel and program a ton of stuff in. Definitely throwing a bunch of Ninth Wave. And they have their compatriots. Absolutely. We were just listening to Mr. Neutron recently. Oh, yeah. So many good
this is all about Ninth Wave. And they're so good. They're so talented.
Please.
And
if you have not seen them live, well, it's going to be a while before you can again, but you will. So
I highly recommend it. If you see them playing live, go.
Let's go, dude.
Go. Yes.
Definitely. Okay.
Yes. Yep. Anyway, you have a fabulous evening and weekend, and we will